Okay,
I
as you
think
can
that's
see,
good. Is everyone here sorted? Or does anyone
Yeah,
need...
but I'm still...
Chuba's
in
still not here because of course he isn't.
Wow.
I'm scanning your cargo bay for contraband.
Dino, do you even have the files? Oh yeah, he probably has the files, yes.
I don't... Is ping even enabled?
No.
I think so. I just
Well,
had someone
I
tag
don't-
me to give them the aftermath download. How do I break the news?
I got beamed to hunches and trying to grab something.
8.33 stun pulse is a thing I never knew I wanted.
Why is this a thing? I don't like it. I want to make it so we're all in the same place first, and everyone.
Everyone come to 3.9.
Okay.
This level of chaos is just what I'm used to.
Oh,
Ah,
yeah,
yes, you're
that's
finally
what I was
experiencing
thinking.
how good
No, Hamburg and Rhineland's off limits. We're not showcasing Rhineland. This is
a
literally the
future
first
thing.
time where this is the most people that have been in the testing server at any one point, so stuff is just breaking. Hello, Dakarian, my good friend. I'm glad you joined. It means a lot to me. Let's actually address things now from where we are. So, this stream's purpose has a focus around balance, as you can see from the fact most of us are in different ships and everything is going horribly wrong. But that's just development with this team in general. The overall thing is Pillow, who has redone the balance model of Freelancer to fit something it's vanilla-esque, feels how it did, but you know, vanilla Freelancer was balanced per region and had, well, questionable balance at best. We've done everything we can to make it. I say we. He's done everything he can, along with Chuba and.
Nen.
Thanks for the the reminder. And effectively, Pillow's going to be for the most part leading this because I don't actually know the model. This is the first time I've been in space with the new balance changes in effect.
Well, there's
You drive. I have 6 notifications in the last 30 seconds. I need to answer.
Oh my god, alright.
Then could you? You're probably the best one for this. Could you write down a small list of things that we need to go over? That's what you did for the last time, and the last time it was a very good list. So.
Alright, give me a second.
All right.
Well, what I'm gonna say immediately is that Snake shouldn't be able to mount 2 Star Killers on the Barracuda. I don't know why he can. I fucked something up, but there it is.
That is most of the stuff we've done in this mod. That's a lot of messages in the chat. It's gonna be so difficult to coordinate.
Yeah, that shouldn't happen, Chief. I think I gave the Barracuda accidentally 2 torp slots. It shouldn't have that, but there it is. The ships are balanced. Basically, there's let me put it this way. The Centurion in Vanilla had around 9.2k armor. That is the heaviest HF in the game. That's maximum. Defender, for example, has 8.4. That's the general numbers. The Dragon in Kusari is the smallest, around 7.5, because of its shape and how it moves. Maneuverability in general has been changed a lot compared to anything anyone has used to, as far as I can see. I played around a lot with banking, bank speed, and responsiveness. I always had the impression, I've always been of the mind that a ship in Freelancer doesn't have to be fast to be fun to fly. It can be as slow as possible as long as the response is directly proportional with its turn rate. Meaning that ships like the Defender, which are pretty, or the Dragon even, because it hits slower than the Defender, are really fun to fly. Purely because the response and bank speed and angle are at the proper setting. That's what class can show on the stream? First is the Defender of how it moves once he can. There it is. Just turn left, right, go forward, just run around.
Defender handles very similar to how it used to handle. Nice, because it's my favorite ship.
That's not true actually.
It feels the same. I know that's.
Well, Laz is gonna have to be my mirror here because he's the leader of the stream. It's very difficult to put into words that people can understand what I mean when I talk about maneuverability. After the Defender, you should definitely grab a Falcon because the Falcon.
Well, we're swapping out to different ships. I mean, I'm hardly an expert in PvP, which is probably why I'm a good person to demonstrate this.
Yes, and you have the stream.
Actually, there's one ship I really want to show off.
Which one?
The Bloodhound.
Oh yeah, Bloodhound is a good ship. Yeah.
The rogue ships. Yes.
It's one of the more unique ones we designed.
Right.
Yeah, yes, the rogue ships in general. With they were people are gonna probably think me and them as insane people, but we decided to keep the Bloodhound and the Wolfhound respectively as 4 and 5 guns. Instead, to actually make them strong, since the Bloodhound and Wolfhound are both huge ships, we've made their guns special. Both in sound effect and in how they perform.
Like, get one real
But
quick.
we'll get to that. We'll get to that eventually. Let's move around a bit, please.
Yes. Sorry, I was just sitting there straight on the spot.
Okay. Turn left, right, up, down. Just move around as if you're dodging in a group fight, for example. You are very slow at this, Chief.
Yeah. Of course I am. Like I said, not Mr. PvP man.
Try, for example, turning left and then immediately right again. See how
Oh
much you
wow,
can
that is responsive as hell.
Yes, that's what I did.
Oh, you get a speed
That's-
boost from like.
Exactly. That's
It's awesome, yeah.
Oh my
Yes,
god!
that's-
You actually go above your max speed. That's awesome.
yes, very slightly as when you turn left and then right. The defender and the
If you
bolty are the only-
use your left and right strafe, you actually gain a like momentum
that as well.
because you're
That's-
strafing from side to side, so you actually go faster. That's mental.
That's actually not my thing. That's just vanilla, being vanilla. But
I
I
really.
won't take credit for something I didn't do. Okay. But yeah, the general movement of ships has been overhauled. This is how ships move now, and for the most part, based on their ship, based on their size, the enemies they're fighting, etc., etc. For example, the stiletto that Nen was just flying is particularly floaty by comparison. It's still extremely responsive compared to what people are used to, as far as I know. For example, vanilla or like, let's say, Discovery. I'm gonna compare it to Discovery because that's the one mod that people have played for the most part.
Well, I think it's more the fact it's what every single member of our development team has played.
Pretty much, yes.
So it's our common element. I mean, I'm pretty sure
Yes.
about half of us have also played Crossfire, so the only one.
Yes.
But I mean,
Okay,
I was not a fan
yeah.
of Crossfire's balance model, so.
Okay, we have Raiko here with fucking Helios, which aren't balanced, and then Dino here with with Furies, which aren't balanced. So thank you, friends.
In,
They
in,
all know
in their
the
defense,
balance.
you did not tell them what has been balanced and what has not.
Yeah.
So
Well, didn't I? I thought I did.
no, you didn't.
Doesn't matter. There's only a few factions that have left. The Junkers, Hokusha, Sooners, GC, and Blood Dragons. Those are the only ones I have left. And Sooners, of course. So pick any other faction.
Well, I mean, it's probably worth going over and actually describing there's a fundamental change between the classes because
Oh, yes,
'Cause-
now that we're actually speaking of light fighters, safe fighters, and
yeah,
medium fighters.
and you bear in
May
mind
as well.
I don't even know what you've done with this, so this is me asking as well.
Yes, that's fair. Basically, how do I put this in words people can understand? Let me see. Each class will have their own purpose. For now, I'm going to focus on the... Oh, hi, that's the Titan. I'm going to focus on the light fighters and heavy fighters because Vanilla doesn't have many heavy fighters. It just has the Eagle, Titan, and Saber. So I'm just going to focus on the HF and HF. The LFs are going to be generally more agile and stuff, and are going to be the only class to be able to use EMP missiles. But the changes that I made to them were that, for example, the Hawk doesn't have 4 guns anymore; it has 5 guns. So does the Piranha, the Legionnaire, the Cavalier from Britannia as well, but not the Drake or Patriot because of their shape. Insta kills of the sort aren't a thing anymore in the sense that people know them, like Discovery. There's no triple nukes. Well, there are, but equipment and stuff has cooldowns now. So, for example, a light fighter will have an easier time dodging missiles because of their smaller shapes, but they have less power core to fire those missiles, and they have to make use of their speed to and lack of firepower to actually destroy the enemy. More so for ships like the Patriot and Drake, which still have their 4 guns. Someone asked me a question I can answer because I can't really. I'm not
Well,
good. I'm not like
a little question that I can answer from the chat is: will the mod
Oh,
roll
chat.
around snubs? It's not going to.
Oh,
It's just our cap development has only just started. We were getting the core balance model for snubs out of the way, but that has now started and has Sorensen working.
Oh, our ship hardpoints vanilla like Discord. Yeah. The problem with that is that
There is a big,
um,
probably worth mentioning, the big focus on actual hardpoint arcs in this mod compared to other mods.
yes. Oh
As
boy. Oh,
because yeah,
let me
effectively.
touch upon that really quickly.
Go ahead.
I don't know if you can see, but the defender has its CD on the top, in the middle of the ship. Where are you?
I'm
Yes.
okay. Yeah,
There you are. Do you have a torpedo?
I do.
Troy?
Yeah, it's mounted on.
Yeah, it's right on the. That's the torpedo mount, and the CD is right over there, in the middle. That because I've never understood that the whole thing about Discovery making some ships have a terrible CD arc. I despise that with my very
Crossfire did the same
my
thing.
very core. Yeah, but Crossfire didn't exactly have any balance.
Yo, fair point. It was all by NPCs.
Yes.
Coalition chain guns.
They were good.
For
They
a-
were good guns.
For a
That was the
torpedo,
problem.
for a torpedo, it doesn't really matter because it can still just fire probably. You need to face the enemy, but a CD, it's a bit, it's terrible, especially a CD with a cooldown that it doesn't fire because the ship didn't have the arcs to shoot it. That's not good. And Les, if you could show them the stats of the Hornet cruise raptor, if you could.
Yeah. Also, probably worth mentioning, the ship stats are all wrong. The weapon
Yes,
stats are
yes.
right, but the ship stats are all wrong. So, the moment as it currently
Yes.
stands, we would literally kill it in the ship in like 5 shots.
Yes, yes. The actual info cards are not updated, but the ship stats are in. They're all in. So don't worry about that. You can still
All
probably.
right, the Hornet cruise, yeah.
Yeah, the Hornet. That's the Aegis Titan shield. Yeah, the Hornet cruise disruptor. It
I'm
has a large turn rate and a very small range, as you can see there. That cruise dropper is not designed to chase people. No, which is why I gave every ship in the game 2 cruise disruptors, or a torpedo and a disruptor slot, because I want people to choose. Do I want a cruise disruptor that I can use for mines or stuff for CDL mines? This is one thing Discovery did very well: the implementation of CDL mines. Problem is they destroyed them the more they went on, so I changed them a little bit. But it's a very good mechanic that I wouldn't want lost. I feel like that is such an improvement that I can't really just play a game without it. Even though I personally don't like them as much as regular mines, it's just do their own thing. I'm going to talk about mines later, but again, back to cruise disruptors. This city is not designed to chase people. However, instead of that Starkiller torpedo, you could mount a Wasp cruise disruptor that can chase people. Or you could mount, as you have now, a cruise disruptor that can detonate mines or the torpedo. Up to you. Or you could have none. if you're that adventurous, just none of them. it's about the option. Because I want people to have a chance. I want people to have fun with ordnance, but I don't want people to be restricted. Okay, I can't shoot my torpedo because I have a CD that can chase people. No, that's bad. And not sure if you noticed, but this torpedo doesn't act like a regular torpedo. It just
Yeah.
shoots forward because this actually is categorized as a gun,
Wow.
but it's essentially just a forward-firing mine that takes aim to hit. Mines of other types take positioning to move to hit. All right.
I like what you did with the torpedo.
Yes.
There's no lock on there, is there?
No, there isn't.
Some ships could
It's
use a more
downfire.
generous arc, I feel, though.
What do you say, Ethan?
Some ships could use a more generous arc, I feel, though. Especially the Bloodhound.
Maybe yes. I still
Like,
have.
it basically fires straight ahead, and that's it.
Can they? Oh, whatever. Doesn't matter. Let me put it this way: if people have played Discovery, they're probably gonna know the Mini Razor. Basically, this is that, except it has a much larger hitbox and it can be hit easier. So Legret Joe can actually land hits on people. Because the Mini Razor has such a small hitbox gun effects and guns of their own have actual hitboxes, don't be fooled. For example, the neutron of the neutron effect has a way larger hitbox, a core, so it can be hit easier. Don't know if people knew that. I'm pretty sure they didn't, but there you go. Now they do. The lasers have the smallest one.
Alright, very quick questions before I forget about them.
Yes.
One question was regarding economy jazz.
Oh,
That is its own stream entirely. We have a lot of plans for it, but it's still in the works. That's probably going to be in a few weeks, maybe so.
right, so,
Get that out of the way.
where is it? The main laser stuff I just answered. That's the start killer. It has ammunition this time. But there it is. It also uses power core as you saw, so it acts like a weapon, like a regular gun. If I'm matching the debilitators, haha, that's a good question. Let me just hop over to Detroit. 1 second.
I get it's funny, but not that funny.
I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing
I
because
know.
I knew people would enjoy this. I knew for a fact. This is something that I also enjoy this.
By the way,
I also enjoy it.
just saying, at some point we should, since the main reason we brought all these to the actual server itself, we should get some like standardized loadouts and do. Just saying.
Sure.
We should do that at some point in the stream. I don't know when. Address that now.
Well, eventually I might make my own videos to actually show people stuff from my own perspective so I can show them better. But
Yes.
it'll be one on one. Alright, what are your last? Let me show that man which asked about the debilitators, the Pulse weapons. Where are you? There you are. Hello, I am a... Are you leaving already? Friend, come back.
Yes.
Come back. No.
I'm just.
Yes.
I'm repairing the ship.
I made the stun pulse, the advanced stun pulse, debilitators, and advanced debilitators different modifiers. For example, the stun pulse has 8.33, the advanced stun pulse has 6.67. The debilitator is the slower version at 650 of 6.67, and the advanced deb is at 5.88. The Corsairs have their Barocco, Rapier, and Tizona at the Barocco at 5.00 refire, and the Rapier and Tizona at 4.0, meaning that they are now unique pulses that nobody else has access to, which I've always found really interesting. Observe. Very, very speedy pulses.
That's a really nice sound.
Yes. It's also a very nice effect. I must say, very nice effect. I'm not sure if people know this, but let me show you it pulses last. There is no more pulse damage on hull.
Yes.
No more power core damage.
Yeah,
Yes,
power core damage is being game, so when something
Yes.
has energy damage, it simply just means extra shield damage. And
Yes.
we also found out that you can provide negative numbers, which is interesting, to make it so you actually do less shield damage than half of the hull, which is the way the equations normally go.
Yes. Also, Chuba has buckshots on the defender. That's not good. Please stop that, Chief. That's that's not supposed to happen.
Well, it did.
They're also the wrong buckshots. They're not done yet. If Les, can you scan Chuba and look at those buckshots?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, that's not how it's supposed to be. I wanted to go around with those stats. I wanted to make the buckshot a special weapon, but those stats are too much.
Yeah, I can see that. That's...
Currently, they're basically a seal clubber with a 2.0 with.
What is your
1.0
policy on the clubbing of baby seals?
Yeah, that's not. That
Right.
isn't good. I changed it, but I forgot to update this thing. So yes, that's my fault again. And one other thing that's my fault is that snakes and gyarados don't have a sound effect. That's also my fault. I'm sorry.
Oh, tree
Okay.
worm just there. Just sort of little jab, tree worm. Thanks you very much.
Fortunately, no game Trium that's actually fixed.
No, he's making a meme at me because I asked him a
Oh.
lot of questions on this topic. You know when I kept saying I'm gonna go ask my sources? Yeah, I meant tree worm.
Oh, Daft Punk. Daft Punk, yes, indeed, there are lock-on missiles. Like I mentioned briefly when I was talking about Light Fighters that they will be able to use EMP missiles. That's not the only missiles they will be able to use. They also are able to use the homing missiles, if you remember them. In vanilla there were 3 missiles, the EMP, homing, and damage. The light fighters cannot use the damage ones because I feel like that would be too much. So I allow them access to the EMP and homing. Let me grab an EMP and a catapult, why not? And right, how they work is this basically. They're based
And
on
everyone to
position.
us.
They're based on positioning. I didn't buy ammunition. That's a shame. Either way, they're based on positioning and timing. They can be reliably dodged without CMs, but don't let that fool you. If you can aim them properly, you will hit with the missiles at any point. However, the enemy, if blow his CM off, or if he doesn't have any left, he can still dodge them. That's one of the most important parts. If you reverse or engine kill at the right moment, you will dodge the missiles. Also, Lucas probably has the wrong one, the wrong Starflyer, because he breaks everything. No, he doesn't. Okay, that's fine. He has buckshots. Please, Lucas, stop being mean to me.
Yeah,
Come
yeah.
on.
I would for the just the moment. Let's just have some degree. I'm really not. I'm being a bit of a hypocrite. Yes. The main. Just it's probably worth stating that the actual classes and stuff not gonna be like considered nice. It's like it's gonna just have its own individual out name.
Right, garbage like in this car. I'm gonna say a no on that one, Chief. Like, personally, I've always hated missiles with a passion, with a burning passion. I've hated them until the end of my days. I never thought in my life that they would be good and fun. And I can see myself playing this game and using missiles. So, okay, I'm a gunman. People here in this voice chat can tell you that I'm a gun person. I use 2.0s. I love them. I'm a gun person. I can shoot my gun. However, the missiles in this game are very entertaining to use and be shot at. Shoot and shot at, because the way you dodge them is entirely based on your positioning and your timing. Is I shoot them and there you go, that hit. However, if Flash reversed just at the right moment, he would have dodged them. Or if he E-killed at the right moment, he would have dodged them. But if I just do that, they won't hit. I just fired them straight forward without pointing at him. They didn't miss. They didn't hit.
I'm gonna get put on a
That's...
missile.
Ugh. Oh no, okay. Again, I broke something again. That's
Break
bad.
this time.
The Falcon does not have a second CD slot. It's dead on my testing thing. It doesn't now. That's sad. Oh well.
Thought we've pushed all your changes. Fine, just pretend it's
it's
pretend it's a
not
non-issue.
It's not exactly important right now. We don't exactly name in them. They will be fixed for launch.
Thank you everyone for watching. We're going to have a system stream in about a month from now where we'll talk about many of our system developments and the direction we'll be taking in the future. This stream has been cut into 3 parts to make watching it easier and flow a lot nicer. In general, thank you very much for following the development of Freelancer Aftermath.